Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel, Trade Live with Precise Trader. Uh, Today is 1st of August and this is US session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. So with that, we move on to our live analysis. Okay, the data came out to be the key data. In fact, morning I was saying I was expecting this data to be weak, and I think I was right. And in fact, the data came out to be worse than expected. Forecast is 106, and also the previous one also was revised down. So that is the data, meaning to say that overall I think the job creation has been declining for the previous month as well as this month, which indicates that okay, the market is the labor thing is coming off, and unemployment rate still remains the same as 4.2, and average hourly earnings was expected as forecast is 0.3 and came out to be as expected. So the next data we are expecting is at 2200 hours ISM manufacturing PMI and revised UIM consumer sentiment. Then with that we move on to our trades. In fact, the gold moved more than we expected. In fact, we were expecting the price to be somewhere near holding at 34. That was our target, and in fact this is stronger than expected, so which means to say that the price can move on towards let me see, 58. Okay, towards 58 or 60. Okay, then another clue is this strength is expected for another 40 over minutes. So there are two clues which I'm giving, and basically coming to a weekend, last trading day, we don't want to key in too many orders and we just want to do a focus trading, and we'll try to make some money from this. Maybe what we will do is we'll just try to concentrate on gold and the Dow and the Nasdaq. Only this three. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Then we also look into, let's say, the euro dollar. Also, I think there is a spike up. Okay, spike up, meaning to say that okay, next meeting US is definitely expected to cut rate. So let's do a focus trading on the gold, Dow, Nasdaq, and maybe one or two currency, but I don't think we might get an entry. So then we would see how we can play this game. Okay, now like as I said, we can't take any trades now. Okay, we can't take any trades now. We got to wait for another 40 minutes or try to sell at 60. Just now I said 60, right? Okay, let me just redo the thing. Yeah, about 58 to 60. So we have two entry. One is either sell at 58 or 60, or we got to wait for another 40 minutes. So if before that 40 minutes, if we see a turn, then we may be going for the trade. Otherwise, we would still stick to 60 as our entry. Then as far as the stop is concerned, we should be putting at about 64 or 65, and the TP we should exit at 40 or 36. So these are the two levels of exit. So let's key in this trade, and we will wait for the price to see whether the market touches that level. Then we will go. Otherwise, we may want to enter at market near the time belt, which is another 40 minutes. So selling at 60, then stop 65, 65.5, and TP about 40 half or 42. So how we are going to play this game is we'll try to sell at 60, wait for another 40 minutes. If we see the market stabilizing before that, then we would go. Otherwise, we will wait to see whether we can get it at 60. Then we are okay. Let me see. Yeah, about 56 to 60 is ideal. Okay, so then we want to look at the Dow and the Nasdaq. Okay, the Dow, okay, the Dow looks daily. This is weak, and hourly looks like it may have bottomed. Okay, it may have bottomed at 620. So if it's 620, then we should see the target as 850 or 970. So we are going to let me see 15 minute and 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute also can give us a clue. So if we feel okay that 620 is the low, okay, let me double confirm and see whether that can be the low. Okay, there is a possibility. There is a possibility that that can be the low, or there would be a low can be an extension towards 535 and 480. Okay, 535 and 480. So what we can do is we can bet that this is going to be this is the low. Then we can take a buy at 6. Okay, right now we are we are seeing the main market should be opening soon. Okay, so we can look for the price to see slightly lower. So which is 480 and 560. So probably we'll try to go for a buy at 505, because 480 is the low we are expecting. So then we'll put a stop at 405. Okay, then the TP we can give a bit later. Okay, then have an eye on the gold. Okay, looks like we may have seen the high. Okay, we may have seen the high because we only have another 30 minutes left. Okay, since this is coming off, we can go for two trades. Okay, one is we try to sell at now with the stop slightly above, then we can still maintain that 60 as a thing. See, like as I told you early on, there is a probability that this can be the high, or we can see the high at 60, or we should see the price making the high before in another 30 minutes. So either one is all possible. Okay, is all possible. So for those of you who wants to trade, you may want to enter. Okay, you may want to enter now, betting that this is going to be the high. Okay, if you feel you are not comfortable, then you wait for another 15 more minutes. If the next 15 minutes, if it's making lower high, then we can be pretty sure that this is going to be the high. Okay, so let's key in the Dow trade. Okay, the Dow. Okay, this one, before I go, I think I want to go for this trade because I've already incurred a loss. So I want to sell at 51.5 and stop at 56.5. So I'm betting that sorry 3351.5. Hold on. So right now it's trading at 52. So I just want to enter at market. Okay, 52, sell at 52, then stop at 56.5. Okay, I'm going to put a stop at 56.5. Okay, hold on. I want to enter in another one. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so I want to sell because I'm betting that this is going to be the high. Okay, I want to enter in another account. Just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. 50. Okay, I'll just sell. Okay, so let me get back to this. Okay, I've sold at market and I want to put a stop at 56.5 and 3356.5, and remember our TP is 42. Okay, because we are not expecting any big moves, so whatever we make, we try to exit. And I think another order, a German DAX buy order is also filled. Okay, we also have an order filled. Now we want to go for the Dow. Okay, the Dow buying at okay, what was the level just now I gave? Okay, market opened. Okay, let's go and see one more round. One more round for the Dow. Okay, so now it's trading at 680. So what we wanted to do was we are betting that this would drop to 560 505. Okay, just now I remember supposed to be 505. So we'll go for a buy at 505, then stop at 405. Okay, we will see whether this low breaks. So if it breaks, then we should see the price turning up soon. Okay, so we are expecting this market to turn up soon, so we will go for a buy. Let me key in that order. Okay, Dow. Okay, we'll put it as 525, 525, then 425 as the stop. Okay. So we are having a Dow buy at 525 and the stop at 425. So the gold we have already entered market, so we want to just concentrate on these two trades, only the Dow. But of course I entered the DAX. This is up to you to see whether you want to get into the trade. So we are seeing the low break, so we expect the market to turn up soon. So wait for a turn and we will see. As far as the gold is concerned, I think okay, the gold is concerned, most likely we may have seen the high, which we were right. And remember, I told you this high should be lower than this high. So now we should see the price heading towards 42 or 36. But we want to exit at 42. So we already put in at 42. Okay. Let me put a stop because I have another account. Okay, see, and okay. So let's concentrate on this trade. Okay, let's concentrate on this trade. So we will just put a 1 minute chart, and remember one thing I just want to emphasize, that this is we still have 30 more minutes for this high to be confirmed. So not 34, maybe 26 minutes. So until then, anything can happen. Okay. If this is the high, then definitely we should see the price in a range trading, and we should see the price coming off. So now, since we're already making money, so I want to reduce my stop to 52 or 54 half. Okay, let me see what is the stop. Okay, we have given at 56 half, so we want to reduce it to 54 half, or maybe even lower, 52 half, so I think we don't want to take risks. Then we will go for another entry again. So this is, we have tightened the stop, for this, and the Dow, we are trying to go for a buy, but I'm not sure whether the low is seen here. The DAX, we expect the low to be seen soon, so we got to wait for the market to respond. So let's see the Dow, see whether have we seen the low. Okay, we have yet to see the low, and we still feel this weakness may last for another 9 more minutes. So let's wait and see how this trade performs. So today, I repeat, today we are not going for many trades. Okay, the reason being is end of the week, and we don't want to end the week with a tense note. And the only thing now, the mistake we did today was actually the gold for the data. I mean, in fact, we were expecting the data to be bad. So we were expecting the data to be bad, but we did not expect the gold strength to be so strong. So the only thing now, we just have to see, and if we are able to break that, take profit at 42, somewhere here or here, then I think we should have been, we should be on the safe zone. Okay, so now we are at 44. So maybe wait to see. Maybe we may want to lower the. Okay, can we lower the TP to 36? Since this is coming, we lower it to 36, and we see later we may want to enter at market. Okay, quickly lower it to 36. Then, because the reason is since the market is already starting to turn before the time finishing, so that might be a clue that this the next time belt we might see even a stronger pullback. So now we are in the money. Okay, now we are seeing 42. So we will wait for 36. If we can get 36, then if the price starts to bounce back again, then we can go for a re-entry. Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay. We are saying 42 now. So we have lowered it to 36. Then my stop, I also want to bring it down to 49. Okay, I want to bring it down to 49. So at least we can be pretty comfortable this trade. We'll try to, because we got to closely monitor this, and we got to hit and close the at market profit if we see a green candle or the price breaking the previous high on the 1 minute. Until then, we can hold. We are still safe to hold a sell. So let's adjust the stop to 49.5. So this trade, for sure, I'm not going to lose money. But the only thing I got to see, you see here. So now it's showing some strength. So we got to be a bit careful, because if we are seeing strength beyond the previous high, then that 42 might be a temporary base. Remember, we wanted to exit at 42. Now we have reduced it to 36. So let's see how is the 15 minutes is performing. So we have weakness seen. So we have another 5 more minutes of weakness, but the market is showing some strength, which is not a good sign. Okay, which is not a good sign. So we try to see whether we can see the further weakness. Okay, the question is, should we take profit before ISM data out at 10 o'clock? We are trying to take, okay, we are trying. So we have time. We just have to see whether the 42 breaks, and if the 42 breaks, then we can get a better exit level, So it's just, market is testing the 42. Remember, we wanted to exit at 42. So I'll let you decide. I mean, if you feel you want to close it, you close. Okay, and if you feel you want to fight, you can fight for a much lower price. Okay, so market is still consolidating. Okay, the only clue I can give you is two things. One is this the price action here still telling us that we can see some more drop. Okay, so that is the clue I can give you now. I think the Dow 525 is filled. Okay, so we are into that trade as well. Okay, the only thing is I've entered a DAX which we were seeing. So we will try to take profit, okay, because too many orders, but this pattern congestion here should indicate further weakness, but we just have to wait to see whether we are able to see that. Okay, we are seeing some weakness. I suggest you want to take a profit, you go ahead and take profit. Okay, so this is, I'll let you decide. Okay, I think we are already seeing the strength coming in, which is not a good sign. Okay, not a good sign, because I think this is taking a base on this. So try to take a profit, maybe at 40. Thing is already reaching 47. So if you want to take a profit, you just take, and we will wait to see. But we have to wait for another 15 more minutes for this price to really give us a good solution, a good okay, looks like the 49 half is already back. Okay, so this is if you have exited, it's fine. Otherwise, we have to wait for the market to turn. Okay, we have 15 more minutes. Okay, we have 15 more minutes. and my DAX also, I think I got stopped out, so I got to look for a re-entry on this. So we are waiting for the gold to turn down from here, and we believe that this is going to be a temporary high. So we just have to wait to the market to give us an answer. Okay, the Dow, I think, showing further weakness. Okay, the gold is turning, which is as expected. So we will wait to see whether the 42 breaks. If the 42 breaks, then this can be a good entry, So, and we are expecting further weakness. We are expecting further weakness. So let's wait to see for this trade. So we have another, how shall I say, another 12 more minutes for this confirmation that this is going to be the high. So if that's the case, then the next 1 to 2 hours we can see the weakness coming down, and we should see the price falling for the next 1 hour. Then as far as the Dow is concerned, okay, we have yet to see the base. Okay, we have yet to see the base, so we will wait for further down. Okay, further down, then we will try to go for a re-entry. So we are expecting further weakness. I think we tried, but looks like the next halt, we can see the price heading towards 420 or 220. So it's very weak. Okay, Dow is very weak. So you just have to wait for it to stabilize. Then as far as the gold is concerned, we have to wait for another 15 more minutes and to see whether the 42 breaks. If the 42 breaks, then we should see more weakness. Otherwise, that is also going to be in a range. Still testing that 42, and the only good news is it's making lower high, so we should see the price breaking this low. So I mean, of course, the best break would be in after 10 minutes later. Okay, we are seeing the break, which is a good sign. And now the next target we are expecting is 36. So I'm not sure, is there anyone holding the trade? We should be seeing the price towards the 36. Then we can exit. See, if you look at this pattern, uh, if we are right, we may see the price dropping further. We have to wait for the next another 8 more minutes. Then we can get a clear idea where is this price is going to head. Okay, we have another 7 more minutes left, and the 42 is just broke, and it is still hanging around there. So we need to see the price moving further, and the Dow looks further weak. So I think we have not seen the low for the Dow yet. Okay, even though we get stopped out, then I think we will wait for a re-entry for this market. Okay, all the shares are down today. Tesla is down about $6. Uh, Meta, gold, and all. I think the Nasdaq is very weak today. Yeah. We have 6 more minutes. So then we will see after this how would the gold trade, and We have 5 more minutes. Let's see where it closes. If it closes, then this is a turn. Then we may see the price having a big drop. Okay, we may see the price dropping a big drop because this is a temporary top is seen. But of course, we have to see the 6 hours. Okay, 6 hours is just a, a pullback. Okay, we have 3 more minutes. Let's see where this closes. Okay, now I think we are seeing the okay. Okay, we are seeing towards 36. Okay, we have 1 more minute left for the 2 hours to finish. So now the high is more or less has been seen. Okay, more or less has been seen. So what we are seeing, okay, we are seeing a jump again. Okay, let's see whether, okay, because the ISM manufacturing came out to be bad. Okay, So I think that's the reason we have seen a spike, and we are also seeing the Dow and all the indices further weakness. Okay, I think we don't want to do much on today. Looks like today is really a bit choppy because the data all came out to be bad. So I think end of the week, I think we don't want to stress too much on our side. So we will see. Okay, so what I will do is I'll just give you my view, then after that you decide what you want to do and how you want to go about. So basically the gold strength is going to be a bit mixed, because the technicals are saying that is already overbought. So I'm not sure whether the strength is going to continue further. But even if it continues, I think maximum we can see is 60 to 75. So that should be the level which we are expecting. Then on the other hand, if we are seeing a correction, we should see the price correcting lower, at least towards 36 or extension of this level, okay, which is about 28 or 30. Then after that, I think the market should settle down. Okay, so overall I think we got to be a bit careful. And the market looks a bit jittery, because market is the data is bad, and the Dow is still showing weakness. Okay, we have not seen any reversal yet, so we got to wait. And we are seeing for the target, okay, looks like today is going to be a down day and closing should be near the low. So we are looking somewhere near 43 133 or 43,000. So that should be your final target. Okay, so I think that's about it. I'll see you all again next week. Good luck, and if you feel you still want to trade, I think you have to go for hit and run, because I don't think the market is going to give a, because we already missed that big move because of all the datas came out to be quite bad. Okay, I think that's about it.